Hey guys, how's it going today? Dylan with another video here. I think this one's going to be a little on the shorter and sweeter side. I want to talk about hunting gear, specifically with hunting with the right jacket. What I mean by that is when you have, say, a big cold front comes in, so you got to really layer up and bulk up. You get a big poofy jacket on. Well, when you draw back your bow and you release, is that string going to hit the sleeve of your jacket? That's something you got to be aware of. So today we're going to test shoot with a couple different jackets on. And I can give you guys some tips on what to do if you think your jacket's a little bulky. And you have to think about whether or not your string is going to hit your sleeve. That's something we'll cover, but we'll get to it when we get to it. All right. Behind me, I have I guess you could say, lightweight scent lock jacket. It's pretty solid. I've had this one for several years. I take this one out west when I go Colorado elk hunting, nice and light. We do a lot of walking out there, so it's best for what I'm doing out there with all the mobility and such. So pretty comfortable, but you layer up a little bit underneath it for a cold front, you're usually okay. Depends on the wind though. Wind, it doesn't do so hot in. So we're going to shoot some arrows with this jacket on, and I'll let you guys know how it feels. You guys can see for yourself how it looks in regards to technique with the jacket, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're set up and getting ready to shoot. I just want to show you guys real quick. If you look, this is about how I would be holding my bow. You can see, like, this is pretty low profile of a jacket, and it's even super low profile right here in the wrist. And that's by design so that when your string goes, it doesn't clip you on the wrist or the cuff or whatever. So yeah, we'll shoot a handful of arrows, see how it feels. I'll let you guys know anyway how it feels. And you guys can see, just if anything changes technique wise. If you remember from my last video, I try to break it down to three things: shoulders in its pocket, okay, anchor point for me, just kissing my nose, all right, I have my grip in the meat of my thumb, and just a nice light right on the money. Okay, that one felt pretty good, like shooting with any other shirt on. Okay, but now we're gonna amp it up a little bit. I want to show you guys what it's like shooting with a big poofy jacket. Okay, all right, now we got the big dog out. This is the Sitka Fanatic jacket. Before you guys go off on the price difference between ScentLock and Sitka, I got this on eBay. I think that's a really great spot for guys that want the premium gear, but it's always crazy expensive. Look on eBay, seriously. I got this brand new in the bag for maybe 200 bucks off. I also got the Fanatic bibs for about 150 bucks off on eBay, just because it's on eBay. They usually, it's significantly cheaper. So if you guys are looking for the premium hunting gear, I strongly recommend eBay. But be patient; they don't always have everything you're looking for. Okay, so kind of in the same vein with the ScentLock jacket, we have a lot less going on here in terms of material. Okay, but this is still significantly poofier. Okay, I got all this fleece going on all around. I got this big collar. This is the premium jacket for cold sits in a tree stand. Okay, especially Wisconsin winter when it's -10 wind chill on a good day sometimes. So I'll show you guys how this one shoots. Again, my shoulders in my pocket, pulled back, just kissing my nose. Grip is in the meat of my thumb, and press right on the money. Okay. When I first got this jacket, I thought it was gonna be super poofy. It was gonna hit my string. I was like, oh shoot. What am I gonna do? I just got this awesome jacket. What's the point of wearing it if I can't shoot straight, right? It's in your head most of the time. Okay. I found myself, when I was worried about that, messing with this arm, almost canting my elbow out. Like I told you in my last video, you should try and avoid doing, so that the string wouldn't hit my wrist or my forearm. Don't think about it. If you guys aren't sure, if the jacket's gonna hit the string or not, just shoot it. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna know, right? And if you keep worrying about whether or not the string is gonna hit your sleeve, now you're thinking about something else that's outside your shot sequence. So if I were you guys, I would try it shooting with the jacket on first, okay? Before you buy, obviously. I didn't do that, so don't follow my lead. And just don't worry about whether or not the string is going to hit your sleeve. Just shoot it like you normally would. If it hits your sleeve, figure out what you can do differently. I got a tip from a buddy of mine. He said get a big sock that you can put over your arm. Maybe not completely over your arm, but at least your forearm, right? That's what's most at risk of hitting your string with these jackets. So it'll compress all that material down a little more, okay? So that's my couple tips for today, guys. I'm getting hot in this jacket, and I didn't really do much. So I think my next video will be covering different releases. You will go over the hinge, the thumb button, the wrist, good old-fashioned wrist, and we'll go from there, okay? So we'll see you guys next time.